My name is Evelyn Duperon. I'm a wellness advocate with doTerra, and if you're on this video today, it's because you may have been wondering, what is this doTerra Home Essentials kit all about? So what it's all about is basically it contains 9 15ml bottles of different essential oils plus 1 5ml essential oils. And what I'm going to do today is I'm just quickly going to tell you what each oil is for and how I use it. I'm not going to make this video long. I know you are busy and you just want some info. So I'm going to give it to you right away. So the first one is lemon oil. Lemon oil is like a basic toxin eliminator out of your system. It's also a very good antifungal type oil. How I use it is I have a drop in my water or a drop in my tea in the morning, around about 11 o'clock. And it's just absolutely divine. It also aids in weight loss and it can also balance your pH. And it tastes divine. It tastes like a real fresh lemon. The only difference is I don't need to go to the kitchen and chop up a lemon. I also don't need to remember to buy the lemons, which I always forget. I have it in a little bottle now, so it's like my own little cheat sheet. The next one is tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is an oil that every household should have all the time, especially if you have kids as well. It's a brilliant oil to use on a sore throat. 1 drop in a little bit of water, gargle your mouth out, rinse your mouth out, spit it out, and the last little sip you just take internally, you drink it, and that will help. Also, it's also an antifungal, antibacterial, and it will definitely help you. I have one of my ladies that works here had a sore throat the other day. She struggles with tonsillitis. I gave her some, and within an hour, she didn't even know she had a sore throat. Oregano. Oregano, I learned through doTerra, is like a natural antibiotic. I started using it just after my vaccine, my second vaccine. I had some bad side effects, and I read on one of the groups on our wellness group that one of the ladies recommended oregano. 1 drop twice a day, and my fever came right down. I was also at the time struggling with a bit of the seasonal sinuses, and it even cleared out my sinuses. Very impressive, and I think this would be a very good preventative oil in every household that on onset of an illness, this might be the go-to oil for all of us. For me, it's definitely going to be the go-to. It's better to use this than having to have proper antibiotics. Next one, frankincense. Frankincense is, as you all know, we read about it in the Bible. It was one of the gifts given to Jesus. Frankincense is also a very relaxing oil, but what I particularly like about it is gives support to the nerve system. So where you may have nerve damage, or where you may have suffered seizures, or where you have maybe a child or a family member that has seizures, taking a drop a day will definitely support them. I'm using it currently because I used to suffer seizures, and I find it's very relaxing to me if I have a drop first thing in the morning, but it also helps me focus. And at the same time, I have damaged nerves as well, and I read that this aids the cells in healing. It's evidently it's an amazing oil for nerve repair. So I'm definitely on it now every day. It's my daily supplement. I also use it on my dogs for arthritis. It's really working. The results I see on my dogs are amazing. And I know not all of you are here for dogs, but it does work the same way for humans, don't worry. So that's my oils that I predominantly use, internal, that I just covered with you. The next oil that I want to move on to, I actually used for the first time yesterday. We were having lunch at my parents', but just before lunchtime, I started feeling bloated and had stomach cramps. And throughout all the testimonials and everything I saw, they all recommended you apply it to the affected area. So up until now, I've been sort of, and if I have a tummy cramp, right. Well, I gave a sample to my mom, and I took from her sample, and I just put some on my hand, and then I rubbed it on the affected area on my stomach. And within minutes, the cramps cleared away. So I'm definitely sold to this bottle. It is useful in the case of nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, IBS. It's highly rated in the testimonials I've heard with the IBS on this is absolutely amazing. So an oil worth trying if you have got ongoing stomach problems. It helps for reflux as well. Then there is Deep Blue. Deep Blue is a muscle rub. It's not one we take internally. You can diffuse it, but it's really one that you put onto your muscles. When do we use it? Well, when you're stiff, sore. If you struggle with arthritis, I'll give you a blend now that works very, very well for arthritis. I've actually been testing it on some of my clients. You can use it before exercise or after exercise to either warm up your muscles or to cool them down. It's also a brilliant oil to use where you did heavy laborious work and you're scared you're going to feel very, very stiff after that. Brilliant little oil. I mixed it for my clients on frankincense for arthritis. Then it was this Deep Blue. It was recommended to me from one of the ladies. And then Copaiba. Copaiba is more a plain blend, but I'm not going to go in detail about Copaiba as I'm focused more on the home essentials kits today. But you can even just use it as a combination like this. The frankincense and Deep Blue for arthritis. It really is brilliant. You just mix it on a little bit of fractionated coconut oil and it goes a long way. The next oil is lavender. Now lavender is also another must-have general purpose type oil in the house. It is very good for skin. You can mix it into your moisturizer and you're definitely going to start seeing an improvement in your skin daily. Just a little drop in your moisturizer. Also what it helps for is sleeping problems. It does help you to fall asleep. You can rub it in under your feet, or you can rub it in your hands, again just on a little bit of lotion, and you can inhale it, or you can have it on your diffuser. A drop in the bath will also help greatly. Next one, peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is like a tension reliever. It's also a cooling oil. Very important for us ladies that suffer from hot flashes from time to time. All you do is a little bit of a drop in the hand, rub it in behind your neck or just up your spine. It will help you to feel a bit cooler during those moments that you're experiencing hot discomforts. It's also a lovely oil to boost your energy. So I don't know about you, but I get a bit sluggish here between 3 and 4 in the afternoon. So just again, a drop in the hand, rub it in. So you can just take it. I'll just do the demonstration now. You rub it in and inhale that peppermint, and you can do a little bit more, and you can inhale, and where you've got tension in your neck, you can just rub it in there and it will release that tension. It's also brilliant for tension headaches. So when you get that tension on your temples, you can just massage a little bit in on the sides of your temple and it will really give you a bit of relief. Especially for us that can sit in front of computers all day. This is a must-have oil in the handbag. I'm telling you, you're not going to go without it. It's also brilliant for the travelers that's got to travel long distance, who gets tired behind the steering wheel. Lifesaver. Breathe. Breathe, as I said to you, I had a bit of a side effect with my vaccination, but I also struggled with sinus, and I also get postnasal drip that goes and sits on my chest. So during the time that I started with the Oregano, I also started with the Breathe, and again it's an oil that I just rubbed into my hand, inhaled nice and deep 5 times, and I just wiped it off on my throat, and at night, I rubbed it into my chest as well before I went to bed. And within a day, whatever heavy postnasal dripping I had having, that cleared up. My chest is feeling mighty open. It feels like as if I can breathe again. And also, it didn't go into coughs and nastiness. I also picked up those who've been using this breed longer, who's been asthma sufferers. They don't use their pumps anymore. So again, another oil worth having on that kit handy for the day that somebody starts coughing or battles with their breathing. My last oil is the On Guard. I really love the On Guard. It was the first oil I started using on a touch blend from doTerra. And here's what I noticed about the oil. It's not only On Guard is doTerra's protective blend. Okay, and as a protective blend, it actually protects your immune system from the outside elements, all the toxins from outside, which is quite important now. In this pandemic that we are in, we don't really want to walk into shops and not sanitize. So if you don't have sanitizer, you can sanitize your hands with this. It's also a general purpose cleaner, and in your diffuser, it will definitely also clean the air. So how do you use it? You can get it on a touch blend, or you can blend it yourself, you and your kids. Before you go out anywhere, just roll some up the neck or at the stems of the brain or just behind the ears. I personally roll it all the way around my chin, have a dab under my nose because I like the smell, and then I just have a little bit on my forehead. That makes me feel protected all the way around. And I've also found that it protects my emotions. So where things are stressful, I don't get as emotional as I used to since I'm on this oil. So that brings us to the end of this video. And I hope this helped you. So I'm just quickly going to run through what do I mean by internal. You can have a drop or so in your water. What do I mean by topical? You can rub it on the affected areas. And what do I mean? Affected areas or under your feet, it will go into your bloodstream and it will help you. And then the last one, as I say, this one, you can even, the On Guard, wiping your surfaces with it in your kitchen. It's just a much safer way than using chemicals. doTerra has a whole range in this, even a toothpaste in this On Guard. It really is brilliant. And one thing I forgot to mention is a drop with your toothbrushes after brushing your teeth and let them stand will also clean the bacteria off your toothbrushes. I hope this video helped you. If you got the video from me or the link, please get in contact with me so that I can tell you how you can go about getting your kit at wholesale price, and you can save quite a lot of money. Or if you didn't come through me and if somebody referred you, please go back to that person and ask them to help you get your first kit. This kit is really amazing and invaluable in every household. It is your medicinal cupboard makeover. If you're wondering how long will this kit last, well, that just depends. We are all human and we believe that sharing's caring, okay? So my kit is lasting me very well, but I've noticed that I am dishing out a lot of oils to my family and friends because I want them to try because it's working for me. That's 10 to 1 going to happen to you as well. But if you were only to use it for your family, then I think this kit would most probably last you a good year or two, which makes it a very, very, very good investment. What's more is, whoever recommends this kit is not just going to send you off to doTerra to buy it. We have ongoing free Zoom trainings and you're going to learn so much about these oils. So it's really worth it. So your kit plus training is what you're going to get, plus lots of testimonials, plus lots of people that's going to advise you along your journey while you learn more about essential oils. Thanks for joining, and remember to get in contact with the person or me, whoever referred you, and let us help you get this kit in your home for better well-being for yourself and your loved ones. Take care. Bye for now.